You're watching Action News Now. Storm Tracker weather. Coverage you can count on.
So light rain before the storm this afternoon in Chico. It's just kind of a gray, drizzly day out there ahead of the more severe weather. You can see Rock Creek running pretty fast for this time of year. Chief Meteorologist Jason Stiff tracking what's happening, though, tonight and down the road. A lot headed our way, Jason.
Yeah, a lot of our streams and creeks are going to be sprinting here pretty soon. We're going to have a lot more flow going forward because the rain, the first batch of rain, is just moving into the central part of the valley right now. And we're also going to have very strong winds already starting to pick up. And you can see what that wind is doing to the temperatures around Corning, Chico, and Oroville. Mostly mid to upper 50s right now. It's up to 57 in Chico, 58 degrees in Oroville, but not as windy in Redding, currently 48 degrees with areas of rain, 50 in Rainy and Red Bluff. But look at the wind. We now have sustained wind of 24 miles an hour in Chico, already gusting to 33, and it's going to get much stronger before weekends by the time we get to late Thursday into early Friday. Looking at our satellite and radar composite again, you can see the eastern extent to that rain pushing right along the I-5 corridor. So again, make sure you drive carefully, not only on the interstate, but all of our lower and lesser roads and highways. We will have some ponding here and there, and make sure you're mindful of lower air elevations where we could have some ponding and you might not even see where some of the pavement will be gone. So please don't cross any flooded roads. You'll notice on future casts it gets more intense and more widespread during the mid-evening hours, pushing right across the valley, the ridge. Heavy rain coming our way, stronger wind too. By 11 o'clock tonight, a resurgence of more of that rain pushing from south to north all the way through the valley, and some heavier rain for the mountains of northern Shasta County. It won't rain all night, but that wind will be blowing. Then by 7 o'clock in the morning, here comes the next round of rain, accompanied by more gusty wind from south to north across our area. We'll still have some scattered showers of rain at times and still a lot of gusty wind for a good portion of Thursday. Then late Thursday into Friday, a bit of a break from the very wet and active weather. We'll still have some gusty wind at times. Friday morning, 8 o'clock, not too wet. We'll have some spotty rain showers and mountain snow, but those snow levels will actually rise to about 5,500 feet. And then late Friday, here comes the next round of rain. This will be storm number 2. It's going to be affecting us through Saturday and Sunday, but by this time Friday evening, we'll already have the next round of rain and snow approaching our area. Coming up in our second half hour, I'm going to show you the third storm moving our way and how much total rain and snow we can expect over just the next 7 days. But in the short term, I want to show you our finer resolution model through Thursday morning. We're going to have a lot of places with over an inch of rain in the valley and higher amounts in the foothills. Then by late Sunday night, when the second storm starts to move through, we'll have a lot more precipitation moving through. And you can see by Saturday morning, most of the valley between 2 and 3 inches, between 3 and 4.5 for the higher elevations, and also plenty of snow just in the short term with the first and part of the second storm moving our way. So as you can see, by Saturday morning, some places in the mountains will have upwards of 2 to 3 feet of snow, and that wind will get very strong. Look at this. By 8 o'clock tonight, a lot of gusts around the valley between 40 and 50 miles an hour. Make sure you stay inside if you can. You don't want to be out in that because loose objects can become missiles if you're outside. We'll still have plenty of gusty wind Wednesday night into Thursday, and that's going to last all the way through Thursday afternoon, weakening a bit as we move into Friday, but we'll have more strong gusty wind moving our way Saturday and Sunday, and again early next week. So overnight tonight, areas of rain and wind with higher elevation snow, lows in the 30s and 40s for most locations, and lower 50s possible around Willows and Oroville. Highs return to the mid-50s in the valley on average, with 30s and 40s for the higher elevations, but very active weather going forward each and every day. Chances for rain for both Chico and Redding, with very breezy to windy weather all the way through. Temperatures are not going to vary very much, lower to mid-50s across the board, but a lot of wind tonight. And again, I recommend staying inside and off the roads if you can.
Thanks, Jason. Burns